Time out is the coach getting you in shape and form for your recording shit again. You can hold a goal or marry it 10-toe, bro, and carry it. Look, check this out, man. Is the way you think frustrating or is the way you think passionate? You know what I'm saying? Is the way you think frustrating or is the way you think passionate? Mars and Gemini in a nutshell. You feel me? You feel me? Mars and Gemini in a nutshell. So is the way you thought, the way you think, and you know what I'm saying? You know, you may be frustrated by your surroundings and stuff like that. You know, and this may show you, you know, different sides of your feelings and shit like that, where, you know what I'm saying, you may be a little pent up energy in that area. You may got some pent up energy. So, in a nutshell, with Mars and Gemini is going to force us to um, find information or link into information and kind of make how we gonna want to make something familiar, really, because you're gonna be motivated by your motherfucking passions. You're gonna be motivated by your motherfucking desires. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the thoughts and shit within, um, you know, there's these processes. So, is the way your ideas are flowing and shit like that, are they motivating you and passionate? Now, based upon your communication, you may find that in communication with yourself, or you may find that in communication with other individuals and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So that could be um, some processes that you may go through, you know, but ultimately, for the most part, it's just is how you think passionate, you know what I'm saying, or frustrated. So when you can temper that and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you know, when the frustrating thoughts come and shit like that, you like, okay, how I'm thinking right now is more so frustrated. So what I may need to do is turn this into a passion, you know what I'm saying? And that's when you transmute that energy, you know, and basically fight. You're using the more higher um, version of Mars, which is Aries, the headspace, and trying to force or create something new and shit instead of the being lost into the eighth house version of Mars, you know what I'm saying, the desires and shit like that. You'll use your motherfucking first house. You'll use the first house version of Mars, which is the well, I wouldn't say higher octave, but you know, the above the horizon, um, you know what I'm saying, first through the seventh house knowledge, knowledge of the sun, rising day. You know, is your motherfucker and the way you think, is it passionate? People don't want no boring shit. People don't want no boring shit. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, or you may be less entertained or something like that about how you think or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And you may start looking into your environment and the people around, and you be like, damn, these motherfuckers is doing things. Um, it may be somebody that don't have the same thoughts as you and feelings as you. You know what I'm saying? Surrounding whatever topic that you may have on your mind and shit like that, and based upon them not having them same thoughts and feelings, you know what I'm saying, it may take them into spaces where the shit that you develop on your mind and shit like that, probably just from like religion, probably from just like movies, probably from just like interactions, or just ways that you have been programmed through like self-doubt and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't motivating. You feel me? So it's like you gotta start understanding like how to motivate yourself in other ways, and then you can find that through other people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Through conversations with other people. You know what I'm saying? Through different environments. What motivate you in your environment? hmm You know, and that's all assaults. You feel me? But yeah. Sultan said, "What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? How are you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure, real shit. You know what I mean? Real shit. You know, we creating that, getting motivated in our motherfucking environment, how we think. So is your thoughts lit or not? You know what I'm saying? Is your thoughts passionate? Do it look like it got direction? You know what I'm saying? Do it look like it got, look like something that want to make somebody be inspired and shit like that? You know, or is you just a down and out ass thought person? Is your drowning? You got drowning thoughts and stuff. You know. So yeah, so that's why even I'm on online and stuff, because really just the conversation of making this shit easier and stuff like that. Making it easier to understand. Understand, baby. You gotta understand, baby. Making it real easy and shit. You feel me? Real different processes going on. You know, are you frustrated or are you motivated? We're making it real easy for your ass. Actually, I'm finna write this on my board right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, is how you thinking bringing something new? Is how you thinking making motivating others? Or you in just a surrounding full of bitch ass thoughts? You know what I'm saying? You in surrounding full of bitch ass thoughts. Your thoughts is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no faith, belief, and imagination. You shouldn't even be online like that too much. You feel me? Like you should actually be really doing something constructive. You feel me? It's like that with your life. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. You just overthinking life. You know what I'm saying? You over motivated. It shouldn't even be like that. You feel me? Like, so that's what you gotta learn from other people too. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn, baby. But yeah, what I say, Mars and yeah, let me do. I'm gonna show y'all my little process with the board and stuff. You feel me? You gotta have you a board. You gotta have you a board, cuz. All right. And look, yeah, look. Trust me, too. I'm on this bitch doing anything now. They got everybody in the world doing anything on just like anything. And it's narc season, it's Leo season. So guess what? I'm down. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Motherfuckers on here putting oil on their nose. 100K views. You don't think I'm finna be down? Motherfuckers in here online, right? They got motherfuckers online doing the dumbest shit, right? 100K views, million views, 16,000 hit, 18. You don't think I'm finna be down? You feel me? So I'm joining Zeus. I gotta turn into Aquarius man and stuff like that. I gotta turn into Aquarius man because I ain't finna be you know what I'm saying? I want to be down too. You feel me? I want to be down too. Real shit. Like so. And I'm talking about getting checks, like the most dumbest shit. You feel me? So it's like, man, why not? Why not? Why not join the party? You know what I'm saying? So I want to be down too. So I'm online being myself, regular vibes now. You feel me? Regular vibes, but with the spiritual twist. You know what I'm saying? Like we was doing with the Let's Build. Regular vibes. I see a nigga. I seen a nigga writing niggas' names. I seen a nigga write niggas' names. You feel me? I seen a nigga write niggas' names getting like 80K. Yo, that shit is crazy. What's going on online, y'all? What's going on? Cause I got a family. I'll be like in the real world too, so I'll be like trying to like see what's going on. So it's just telling me like, hey, I can just be a narc and hop online too. You feel me? Everybody else being a narc and hopping online. Shit, everybody else feel like they somebody and shit like that too. So I mean, shit. People know me from my music and shit I've done with astrology and shit like that. But I can just be a narc too, though. Like I can just do that. I can just hop online and just be a narc and just be like, oh, I just want all the attention. You know what I'm saying? I can do that real good. I can do that real good. All right. So so we got Mars and Gemini, right? So now, what is Mars? Well, a lot of times when we express that energy, you know what I'm saying, it's coming from the passions, it's coming from our motivation, it's coming from our desire. So, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna try to get familiar with the things that may be frustrating us, you know what I'm saying, because that's the Gemini modality or the character, you know what I'm saying, making something more familiar or intelligent, but through communication. So, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the things that we may communicate internally or externally may frustrate us at the moment at this current circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's when you would do the task of, you know what I'm saying, if you have, some spiritual knowledge and shit like that, and knowing how to, you know, know how to do these angles and shit, and hit the angle on the nigga. You feel me? When you know how to do that, you know what I'm saying, you understand how these angles is hitting you. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, with Mars being a motherfucking Gemini, we gonna try to get more intelligent, try to gain more of an idea or familiarity or have more conversations about things that may be frustrating us, you know what I'm saying, so we can, have a sense of intelligence or familiarity about that energy, and then for the most part we can have ideas where we can carve out if that space is intellectual or do we need to switch up our mindset, aka that Gemini energy, two sides of one coin, you know what I'm saying, to be motherfucking intelligent about the things that are frustrating us, right? And so when you can be double sided, in the Gemini energy, that's like you having one thought and having another thought that can coexist with that other thought, but you know what I'm saying, you can kind of use both of them and shit like that. So it ain't really cardinal where it's like a new initiated thought Libra. It ain't no fixed air energy, you know what I'm saying, like Aquarius. It's more, you know what I'm saying, you playing both sides and knowing the double-sided coin of what, you know what I'm saying, that passion or frustration is and how to deal with that. You get what I'm saying? So when you knowing that and shit like that, you'll understand that that may be how you can deep dive to reflect on, just having to deal with that modality that we experiencing through the transition with Mars, and even just today, it being a Mars day, you know what I'm saying, a lot of passionate, frustrated, or motivating thoughts, you know what I'm saying, or things that motivate you, because we all have that passion to become something new, and then we all had a motivation, you know what I'm saying, when something has expired and we need to transform that. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, that's the energy. So, this is a time for you to get intelligent with the frustrations and the mental um, angst that you may have or that you may experience, you know what I'm saying, and learn about them things and start, going about them things a different way. Whether you're, doing affirmations or some shit like that, affirming like, how you think, and that's when it gets into the age of Aquarius and actually being, with the Indian knowledge, a lot of these things you have to play out. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta you gotta be love, you gotta be happiness, you gotta be, all of them things that you want to be. So even when it gets to the details of explaining, these the terminology and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? This is um, ideas that you can kind of utilize to put your mind into things, because our mind go to certain places anyway, in spaces anyway, you know, and that is already astral travel before you even fucking get lost in the idea of how it's been taught to you. You get what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. You can think of something, imagination, and shit like that, and then you create a hormone. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sun and the moon, and that hormone, what I'm saying, leads you to that motherfucking realm of reality. You know. But that's the mental travel. And before we get to the actual physical vessel, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me just say this: we developed the mind that developed the physical vessel, and then we developed the physical vessel, and now we're experiencing that physical vessel. You know what I'm saying? As a representation of our mind, type shit. You get what I'm saying? So, you still got your mind though. That don't go nowhere. So your mind is the shit that, what I'm saying, you can always utilize for, as a tool for your motherfucking spirit. You know what I'm saying? And it got the same transitions that was created within its cycle to experience this shit. So you know what I'm saying? You know, summer, spring, winter, fall, birth, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Summer, spring, birth of something, summer upholding something. You know what I'm saying? Which they don't teach all this like this, but it's natural. So it's like Indian knowledge and shit like that. Summer type shit, fall, letting go, winter, the death of something. So you gotta know, if you don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, understand the seasons and transitions and shit like that, that's why you may think anything happening to you. But humans some cold narcs though. Y'all some cold narcs. Y'all some cold ass narcs though. Cause y'all be acting like y'all don't have no care in the world. And so that lead y'all into other areas and shit like that, where some of the things that be on y'all mind, it just work better for y'all in that favor than an average individual that may have certain cares and shit like that, where in the world of that world you can't really have too many cares. I mean, well, you, if you do have a lot of cares and shit like that, a lot of time that energy can drag you down. So it'll put you in a situation where you just develop too much shit, and you gotta just let go and shit like that. But yeah, like I said, man, this Mercury, we in Mercury, man. But yeah, I'm I'm being a narc too. You know what I'm saying? I'm being a narc like humans now. I just want attention. I just want attention. So if anybody can get online, paint their nails, be on live, get 100 clicks and shit like that, money donations and shit, I'm being a narc too. You feel me? It's over with. It's over. It's over. What's your new career, Kales? A narc. I ain't no narc compared to these religious higher ups. No, I'm a narc. I'm a narc. I'm telling you. I'm a narc. Yeah, not like them though. Not like them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a narc for God. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching you how to get through the age of Aquarius. So I just gotta be on point all the time. I just gotta be on point all the time. Real shit. I gotta be on point all the time. I'm gonna teach all these points and shit like that. And I don't want shit. Nobody says shit about shit online. If y'all got all these narcs, I don't want y'all saying shit about shit online. Not every time I get on a live and shit like that. You got somebody getting paid $5 million. You got them talking about they didn't send Missy song to Venus. Lord Jesus Christ. NASA sent Missy song. They said they sent it to outer space, to Venus. That's crazy. That ain't real. Y'all know that ain't real. Y'all know Venus is not like an actual planet like you can land on. You know? You know, stars ain't like rocks or it's nothing like that. You know. So I'm just on it, man. I'm just a narc. That's what I'm on. I'm a narc. I'm destroying everything. NASA ain't real. People who go to college for what it look like. Only thing you go to college to is to play a character. Hey, you know that. You know that. You know that. You go to college to play a character. You know that. That's all. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing important. I'm a narc now. I'm a narc online. YouTube. Blame YouTube. I'm talking about anything online now. That's what I'm doing. So get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out my way. But yeah, you know, so yeah, with Gemini, you know what I'm saying? We just basically figuring out the things that is motivating us, you know, or frustrating us at the moment. And shit like that. Right now we got a square with the moon and things. So, you know, we may just feel like we need to fucking communicate, you know, just to make sure like we feel more comfortable, you know, what we experiencing right now and actually come into the grips of like the actual experience. You know, we got motherfucking we got the moon in Pisces and shit like that. So we actually reacting to our experiences and kind of soaking in and taking in like what the fuck is going on type shit. You know what I'm saying? But we utilizing kind of communication to do that. But it's like within that, because of that square, it may be like some, you know, things that we got to learn and come to truth and to grips with, you know what I'm saying? But it will be based upon knowledge and the feeling of, you know, that knowledge. and shit. And, the better we can be acceptive of, like, this new transition, and try to, put energy work in and put it on board and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The more, we'll be with the shifts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So these shifts is important and shit like that. And also, I'm thinking about, I've been thinking about making my Telegram group free and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still do the consultations with everybody that want astrology consultations. We gonna get that together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about making that free and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I want to try to do different things with it. And shit, these Jesuits narky when they can't get along with themselves. Yeah, man. You said they can't get along with themselves. Yeah, man. Really, shit. They just doing narc shit, man. Narc shit. They just doing shit on humans. Not They just doing shit on humans. Humans like tune into, like, think being a part of a world where the president is Kamala Harris is lit. And I get it. I got grandma, so I know my grandma would love to see that. You get what I'm saying? But that still don't take away from the actuality of what it is. The politics is the show. The government is the order. Now, when we get to the government part of that, when we push aside the politics, and we get to the government part of that, we see the system that be ran. And then we see that the benefits of that system only flourish to a handful of individuals, and it only motherfucking serve a couple rinky dink ass people and shit like that, and whatever they want to utilize for society at the moment to control thoughts and ideas and shit like that, and what you can't say, what you can and can't say, or what you can and can't do. You feel me? It's real. It's how they do it is real deep. So but you can, so you can say whatever the fuck you want, really. But you get what I'm saying. It's just the way they put a lot of people with the average mind into certain spaces. They're not going to be able to, even when you even bring up something intelligent, they're going to have to go through a harsh battle with themselves first that nobody may want to be present for, So it's just like, and they'll condemn you, especially if you give your time to this, and then you don't have the outcomes and the shit that look like the shit that they need and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get to my kids and shit like that. But yeah, man. So I'll holler at y'all.